Early April 2018, we were very proud to launch to the marketplace Toyota 360 Support. With this launch, there was a great deal of excitement, but also some confusion as regards to really what is Toyota 360 Support. What I'd like to do is take a couple of moments and hopefully clear up some of that confusion and share with you some ideas and thoughts on how do we take this to market and sell it to our customers. To begin with, I'd like you to think back on it just a moment and think about, what do you bring to your customers? What does your dealership bring to your customers and prospects? And what does Toyota bring to your customer and prospect? Think about guaranteed first-time fix rates, parts fill rates, collaboration with our customers, 24/7 service. You can add to that list. If we take everything that we do on a regular basis for our customers and prospects and we put it into a bag, we'd write on the front of that bag, Toyota 360 Support, because that's what it is. It's what we do on a daily basis. And what we are doing is a branding initiative to get all dealerships across the country speaking the same language, providing the same service to our customers. Now, if we take that bag of 360 Support and we add to it 4 free PMs, over the course of 12 months or 1,750 hours. An extended warranty of 3 to 5 years. Then we have Toyota 360 Support Plus. And on top of that, for an additional $400 per forklift, we can add T-Matix Mobile. And with the addition of T-Matix Mobile, we are providing 12 months of subscription for that $400 plus the hardware. On the portal, we have now posted the rules and regulations for Toyota 360 Support. Please look at the portal and understand the rules and regulations. Secondly, recently announced by TCF is now we can finance Toyota 360 Plus when we finance new equipment. That bulletin was released within the last week or so. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, so what? Why should I sell and market Toyota 360 or 360 Plus to my customer? Well, I look at it from this standpoint. When we are talking to customers about new equipment, and particularly if it's a customer that is using another vendor for their service or they self-service, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to bring our technicians, get our customers and prospects familiar with what our technicians can do to keep their Toyota forklifts up and running. Couple that with the extended warranty, it creates peace of mind for the customer, increases their productivity and confidence in the Toyota forklift, and puts you number one on their list of preferred vendors. What we'd like to do now is ask you to sit back and watch a true selling situation on how to incorporate Toyota 360 Plus into your presentation.
Mr. Dolan.
William, it's good to see you
Nice to
again.
see you. Thanks for taking time out from your busy day. I want to help you out and get one thing off your plate here for you today, okay?
Okay.
Today I'd like to briefly review what we've discussed over the last few weeks, present you with our solution, and finally gain your commitment to move forward together.
Well, I want to get this forklift decision off my plate, but don't get overconfident. Remember, I got a couple of other quotes as well. I don't have a ton of time, so let's get moving.
As I consolidated my notes from our previous conversations, I boiled it down to 3 major points of interest on your part.
Number 1, your business is growing. Your inbound has increased 20%. You expect another 10% increase over the next 6 months. Your shipments have increased even more, about 25%, with expected seasonal increases of 15%. Number 2, your current forklift fleet is 5.5 years old and downtime is impacting your business dramatically. Although you believe your current service provider is as good as anyone, they are not responding as quickly as you'd like, creating additional stress and downtime. So would it be safe to say these are your top concerns?
You've hit the nail on the head, but you forgot the most important one. I just want to go home one night and not have to worry about this place.
So your vision of success is a peace of mind.
Yeah.
Well, I've been giving a lot of thought to how we can help you achieve the peace of mind you're looking for. I've also met with people a lot smarter than I to discuss options and solutions. So in order to address your growth needs, we are recommending a slight modification to the shipping and receiving area and increasing your forklift fleet too. So we'll be adding 6 3-wheel, 3,000-pound forklifts for inside the facility, 2 walkie-end rider forklifts for inside the facility, 2 walkies for inside the facility, and 8 5,000-pound LP units for your outside operations. This will increase your fleet by 6 forklifts, but our data shows it'll increase your productivity by 35%. So the increased productivity will reduce your overtime needs, which should improve employee morale. I'm also including in my proposed solution quarterly operator safety training classes to be held here at your facility for all new operators and veterans whom you feel could use a refresher. So how does that sound so far?
Well, you've piqued my interest. I'm somewhat concerned on the cost, though. I mean, 6 additional forklifts and quarterly operator safety training, that adds up.
And I understand your concern, so let's address that if we could. On the forklift side, I'm recommending that we go from 4 to 8 5,000-pound units outside, and we go from 2 to 4 3-wheel units inside. I'll share the exact numbers with you in a bit, but rounding up, each unit will lease for a little less than $500 per month. That equates to about $3,000 total per month. And a review of my notes you had shared, overtime is averaging about 8 hours per week per person with 20 people. That's 160 hours per week. We looked at your burden costs and determined that the average hourly rate of your people is $15.50 per hour. So if you do the math at time and a half, overtime is $23.25 times 160 hours per week. That adds up to $3,750. So according to my numbers, we can pay for the extra forklifts in 1 week's savings in overtime.
Well, pretty good. Now, my math is the same, but what about the operator training?
We can start quarterly, and if after 2 or 3 sessions you find it's run its course, we'll end it.
Fair enough.
Great. Let's address the biggie.
Wow, this is considerably higher than the others. I don't think we can handle this.
I don't know what my friendly competitors have quoted, but remember I'm adding 6 additional forklifts to your fleet count.
No, you're right. They just quoted to replace what I have. Good point. That makes it a little easier to swallow.
Okay, so outside of the unit number and pricing, I'd like to point out that no matter how good my product is, we need to remember it is operated by humans and will need to be serviced on a regular basis. So the key to you and your operation is making certain the forklifts are doing what they're supposed to do, move product.
So is this where you tell me my service vendor isn't as good as you?
No, this is where I share with you that every Toyota forklift you invest in comes with Toyota 360 Plus. What this means for you is, number one, over the next 12 months or 1,750 hours, we will conduct the planned maintenance at no charge to you. We'll do this confident that you'll see we're different and you'd like to keep us maintaining your forklifts. Number two, we'll warrant the forklifts for 3 years or 6,000 hours carriage to counterweight, and 5 years or 6,000 hours on engine and powertrain. Again, aimed at keeping you up and a moving product. And what I'm also proposing is a 3-2 lease, allowing us flexibility as your business grows and reducing your payments using a 36-month rotation. And number three, and most important, we will guarantee a 4-hour response time if you should encounter a problem during normal business hours. If we're not there in 4 hours, the first hour of labor is absolutely free. This is our Toyota 360 promise to you.
Wow, that is a lot. But how much is this costing me?
As I mentioned, Toyota 360 Plus comes standard with every forklift we sell. There is no deduct if you choose not to use it.
So can you see how our commitment is geared to keeping you up and running? What impact do you think the reduction in downtime will have on you and your company?
Well, without a doubt, if we can reduce downtime and increase productivity, my life will be much nicer. Plus, our customers will benefit as well.
Right, that's a great point. And it's one thing to receive goods and store them, but most importantly, your goal is to deliver to your customers when they want the product, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's why we're talking. I need to figure out a way to do both. Receive and store goods, but more importantly, load trucks and deliver goods to my customers.
Although, you and I both know nothing is guaranteed in this world, but we firmly believe that our Toyota 360 promise helps our customers meet their customers' needs.
Well, I can see how the planned maintenance and the response time can help us stay up and running. I hate to say this, but I also like your plan for increasing my shipping and receiving. I'm kicking myself for not seeing that before. William, my concern is this. You're asking a higher price for the Toyota forklifts, and I'm going to assume that some of that cost is 360 support. The folks we use currently to service all of our equipment, I mean, they're really good. We've been using them for the last 5 or 6 years, and frankly, they bend over backwards to keep us going. I can't just shut them out.
I admire and respect your loyalty, and I'm not asking you to shut them out.
You mentioned that you use them for all of your service needs, so I can assume they maintain your yard trucks, trailers, and everything else mechanical you have.
Well, yeah, I mean, they do everything. I see where you're going with this. Use them for everything but the forklifts.
It's just a thought. Our technicians are Toyota certified for forklifts, and the last thing I'd recommend would be for us to do everything. Let's start with the forklifts. Let me show you how our promise will positively impact your business through greater employee satisfaction, higher productivity, greater customer satisfaction, and put your mind at ease regarding material handling.
You state a strong case. I'm going to go back to something you said earlier. By increasing my productivity, I can reduce my overtime and increase my employee morale, hopefully reducing my turnover, which in turn will reduce product and facility damage, resulting in a safe work environment.
May I take that as a let's do business?
Knock $6,000 off this total, we can do business.
Well, Jimmy, up front, you made it very clear that you wanted my best offer right out of the chute. And if I start knocking money off, that would mean I lied to you, and I don't want to start our business relationship with a lie.
Well, I've got to respect you for that, but we still need to knock some money off this bottom line.
Well, how about we change the color of money?
What do you mean?
Well, I'll install T-Matics, our telemetry system, on the 8 outside forklifts and provide the service for 1 year at no cost to you. We'll meet quarterly to review the data and make adjustments where needed. Another way we can keep you moving forward. The normal monthly fee is $50 per forklift.
So 50 times 8 is $400 times 12 months. That's $4,800. What about the other $1,200?
Well, that's investing in me and my team to provide you with all the necessary information during our quarterly meetings. Everything we do is geared towards helping you.
Done. Write it up.
Thanks. Looking forward to working with you.